Finding myself in leadership roles, I found that I was energized and found something interesting in my education that otherwise I wouldn't have found. And you can only have so many leadership roles on campus. There have to be followers as well. But I hope to find a way to, through academics and through the study of leadership, to give students who were not in those roles an opportunity to learn about leadership and hopefully have them affected in a positive way as I had been affected by actually being in those roles. So it was an idea that I started working on when I was here as a student, and of course it came full circle when we created the School of Leadership Studies. And I hope today that it has worked as I hoped it would work for all of those students who come here and enjoy this building and this program.
I saw it too as a need in our country and today I think we still have that great need to have leaders who have a moral and ethical foundation. So I was excited that Bob was willing to start on this unbelievable, exciting path. The first that, as I understand it, was in the country.
We did see this thing come to life, and it's been growing ever since. So, no, I think we went at it aggressively and with a lot of confidence.
And how could you go wrong when it's University of Richmond? It's a university that is a leader, so that was a first plus right there.
Wanted to see it do something that was new in education, that would polish its shining star. Richmond was a logical choice, and I let you look at the choice of 20 years ago today, and you would agree it was a great place to start this school. The faculty to be, along with administrators, had told the architect what kind of building they wanted and what the function should be, what kind of rooms we should have and how many. When we saw it on paper, it's interesting. I mean, every building is interesting on paper. But when we saw the steel going up, it was, wow, is that really what was on the paper? It was quite impressive, and it's impressive today. When you walk through those front doors, you realize it's quite a structure, and it's here for a very long time, and that's as it should be.
I am so thrilled with the students that I see on campus. The faculty members that I have met radiate love of their profession. I
think the enthusiasm of the faculty and their view of leadership as a curriculum that they would like to see broadcast across the country. I think being the first formal institution teaching leadership has given us a spotlight and an attention that the first of everything usually gets. But also the nation and the academy were ready for a course of study that would help young people understand obligations in our society and opportunities, and just be able to see opportunities in our society as well. When you talk to an alum from this school, you're talking to somebody who talks about life in a different way. They don't talk about life passively. They talk about life and its opportunities aggressively and as activists, and I couldn't be more pleased that that's what we see in our graduates. And whether they go into medicine or whether they go into the ministry or whether they go into law or politics, wherever they go, I think they will go looking at their profession, at life in a different way, in a different positive way. So hooray for them and hooray for all of us. The Jepson School affords its students and its graduates the opportunity to say, I have had a different education. I have had an education on steroids. I've had an education on ethics, and I've had an education on how to live and make it in this world in a very positive way and in an exemplary way. And if you were looking for that kind of person to join your company or your payroll, I'm that person, because I have had a very special education. I think they've now pushed the walls way beyond what I thought they would be. So in hindsight, you know, I could not be more pleased with what has been done here and the education that these students are getting here. I just couldn't be more pleased. It's special.
We are so proud of the school. Yes.
In this world today, we have far too many spectators and too few players. And the School of Leadership is here to enable people to become players in the game of life. Because that's where the action is, that's where the fun is, that's where the future of our world lies. It lies in the hands of the players who are shaping it. And what we're trying to do at this school, and what we've been trying to do for 20 years, is to enable young people to become players in the game of life and to make a difference.